Check. 5 weeks on the road through America. Y'all don't get it. New York City, we are not a representation of America, motherfuckers. America, that's on some other shit. New York City, America, the two stand parallel to each other. We are our own country, I swear to God. And I've been having a good time going across, taking these little happy snapshots in my mind about these little happy hip-hop moments, storing them in my mind, so I can remember in a blazing flash of light what it was like before we all burned in the flames of George Bush's apocalyptic fury. Oh, you want to hear about it from your favorite rapper? Put your fucking fist in the air like this. This ain't no made-for-TV nursery rhyme. This is some real, we're living in the apocalypse music shit.
It's just like, you ain't playing, you know, I be out here and grind. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have the whole club shitting on you tonight, Paul. We're gonna have the whole club shitting on you tonight. Kick me out, man.
What's up, man?
Kick the fat.
Here's how it is.
Selling a lot of records, but you know, he sell a lot more, man, if he take his picture off the cover.
He's not making it, man. We might as well cut you off right now, man. He's ready, man. He thinks he's ready, man.
Think you're ready to get on it?
Are you ready?
Def Chucky.
Are you ready?
Get ready.
solid. Some man shit had to work out, you know what I'm saying? Just, every now and then you gotta have a talk with your boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, Liv, when are we gonna talk about that little genital problem you had? You wanted to talk about that?
Yo, man.
It's gotta be the greatest DVD in the world. Pictures of mad clips of us going. So fucking bus rule number fucking 1 that is apparently being violated every night. How come every time I come on the bus, there's fucking 8 guys on the bus? 50 motherfuckers. And I don't know. I don't even let people that I don't know around me. Harry Potter. I have no idea what this is doing in my bag. I have no idea.
But the best, failure to just make something work when it could've is Ready Red on the Grip It on That Other Level album. Where it says, Ready Red, coming at you, holding my ground like a motherfucking statue. But he could've said statue. He could've said statue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the assessment, it's nice as hell to have a fucking tour bus. For 4 years now, I've been touring in vans, crumpled up. And I thought that was the shit. You know what I'm saying? I can sleep sitting up like a motherfucker. I believe in that. I'm borderline narcoleptic according to LP. But yo, man, this is some other shit. I mean, sleeping in the little cubby feels kind of like you're buried alive, you know?
Slippy, man. How are you gonna keep up with Shadow, man? How are you gonna keep up with Shadow?
We were leaving at 11 and I didn't want to take the chance.
You're slipping, man. You're instinct.
I was gonna miss the bus, you know?
RJ Dietz is the only super producer that thinks he's better than Shadow. So why don't you take your career seriously for once, man?
I will in about 37 seconds.
Seriously. Honestly, Lift is dead weight. Dead fucking weight. Never took his career seriously. All he cared about was his hair.
Oh my god. All that time in the salon.
Fucking disgusting.
Oh my god.
32-inch screen. How about making some money?
What, are you paying us enough? They're gonna buy them, they're gonna buy it right now.
You got a briefcase? The amount to be agreed on
Steve. His name is Steve. He's got the
it's over fast.
he's got the money.
Yeah, even this one taking care of me.
All right, fuck all of you.
Is this fucking chicken? Who goes first?
You know, here's what I'd like to do. A black guy comes off the bus, a white guy comes off the bus.
Give me a mark.
Yeah.
A lot of reviewers, I don't know if you read them, but they've been calling you almost like prog rap, like that kind of stuff. And I'm wondering, you know, I'm just wondering if there's any other kind of influences.
I mean, you know,
hip hop,
music. You know, musicians don't never come up with these terms.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? No musician and no rapper and no producer is sitting around coming up with the hot new, you know, literary term for what they're doing. Motherfuckers are making hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I think that I came up in an era where every time a rap record came out, it could be categorized as prog rock, because every time you heard the record, it was the new shit. It was the new way to do music. It was the new producer. It was the new personality. From Melly Mel to fucking, to Fat Boys to Run DMC to BDP, PE. All these people. Every time you heard a record, it was brand new, progressive, you know what I mean? But I'm a child of the 80s, you know what I mean? So for me, I was listening to Art of Noise and Run DMC simultaneously.
All right.
I was listening to Prince and Devo simultaneously, and Michael Jackson, Thriller, The Police, and BDP, and I look at my shit as being street, honestly. I look at my shit as being, straight up B-boy, fucking street, dope rap music, you know what I mean? And at the same time, prog
I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know. I honestly don't know what it means, but I get it. But for me, as long as it's rooted in like on some boom bap shit, as long as it's rooted in the hardcore drums and the energy, the feeling of the classic rap sort of, you know, idea, then I can go anywhere.
I wanna go to Stepfather Factory. The latest in technology. Stepfather Factory. Jobs for the community. Stepfather Factory. The age of familial industry. Stepfather Factory. Building tomorrow's fathers today. Stepfather Factory. The latest in technology. Stepfather Factory. Jobs for the community. Stepfather Factory. The age of familial industry. Stepfather Factory. Spilling the leftovers of creational clay. We grew with the concept, now we're ready to go home. Today's a big day for the company. A big step for the little steppers who slept for years. Uncomfortably. Little man, little lady. Cute little baby. Reach your hand out to the future of automated robotics. On display for the first time and enter your hair. At the World's Fair, but is it really? Ladies and gentlemen, I propose that the market is sinking under the wind induces contraptions added to the shopping carts of all hardworking families. Electric 2000 with the house and such keep the munchkins entertained. Get replaced by newer versions that should break down systematically. Mothers. How many times have you debated such using tablets for breakfast snacks? But resistance attacks seemingly at random. Feeling emptiness inside, it's hard to identify maybe. Pursuing hobbies like pill popping and constant overeating. Now I'm no scientist, that's not what I went to school for. And I'm not a doctor, so I don't know much about medicine. But I'm willing to bet that you, yes you. What's your name? Yeah, whatever. Get a funny feeling anytime when you see Bobby crying. Something for you, who's in your confusion?
I just spend my time trying to be original, you know? Trying to flip shit that other people haven't thought. And that's the only thing on some MC shit I could criticize and be like, you know what, dog? Your man flipped that style already better than you. You know, and he's more believable. You know, he sold 20 million records. This is your first album. I don't believe you. You don't own a racehorse, you know, but that's just some typical, you know, that's like if you want to get technical.
Robotic relative. So put your hands in the sky like this. I'm gonna build a Stepfather Factory. The latest in technology. Stepfather Factory. Jobs for the community. Stepfather Factory. The age of familial industry. Stepfather Factory. Building tomorrow's fathers today. Stepfather Factory. The latest in technology. Stepfather Factory. Jobs for the community. Stepfather Factory. The age of familial industry. Stepfather Factory. I'm not only the president, I'm a client.
Yo, straight up, Vast wrote rhymes in his passport book. So, and we had no, yo, dude, Vast wrote rhymes in his passport book, and we had no work permits, right? So they're just like, oh, you're coming with us. Dude, we're like in detention, like in the detention center at Customs, like straight up steel chairs of punishment. Mr. Len has swallowed like a brick of hash because he was trying to like break stuff. He was trying to break it. It's true. Dude, I forgot about that. Dude, Len's just there, just tripping his face off. He's like, whoa.
It's the new SOC.
Oh, I see light just lit up.
Whoa.
Peep the synth.
That is an ill sound, actually.
Yeah. That's the hot PCM? Techniques. How often do you see a Techniques keyboard?
It's a Techniques keyboard?
Organ. Shit's hot, yo. Shit's sick.
Let me get some acid. Nice with it.
Let me show you the quarters, man.
Oh, you're gonna do the full tour?
Yeah, dog. Let me show you the quarters, man.
Give us an idea of where we're at here.
Yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying? This is my private chambers here in Sheffield with my auntie and Jan. You know what I'm saying? Come on upstairs. Notice the gold on the steps. That's how we keep it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These are my private quarters right in here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just on some pimp shit, you know what I'm saying? I got the peach light right now, just on some pimp shit, you know what I'm saying?
Lift Hefner, what's going on?
On some straight Liffy Hefner, you know what I'm saying? I just been here, you know what I'm saying? Reading my magazines and shit, making plans and shit, you know what I'm saying? Listen to music, I got my little speaker system set up in here and shit. But you want to hear brand new being Coldplay, Radiohead, you know what I'm saying? We in England, so we gonna listen to some of the British bands in here and shit like that. You know what I mean? You come right out here, this is my Shadiki and shit. You know what I'm saying? In case I gotta break out and go to Africa real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do. This is the most playlicious bathroom you probably ever see, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's peek this here. Let me see. It's on some straight pimp shit, man. Just straight pimped out, man. You just come in here, man. Just lounge, take care of your thing. You know what I'm saying? Got the book on crap here, you know what I'm saying? Little book of crap, you know what I'm saying, just kind of explaining, you know, it's something that we all step in and deal with every day, something we pass on to others and shit, something we share with others. So we got that in here, you know what I mean? This is a little sink where, you know, I'm into hygiene, man, so I just take care of my shit in here, you know what I'm saying? You know, I can't show you what's in there, it's just a little Colgate and something for my skin and shit. You know what I mean? Notice the gold mounted head on the shower, you know, just keep it all pimped out and playlist. Little gold shit on the tub and stuff like that. Maroon, that's just the color, you know what I'm saying? We from Barbados, so we keep it like that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we could just pimp on back downstairs, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple other rooms, but I can't really show them yet, you know what I'm saying? Because the government be trying to sweat me and shit.
Fucked up.
No.
Nah.
Yo, are you cool, man?
I should never fuck with the store, man. Maybe some noise from the people will bring me back.
Yo,
out.
man.
Maybe the people may...
Hold on, y'all. Listen, man. Every 7 or 8 shows, Mr. Lip is anemic. Every 7 or 8 shows, his blood sugar gets real low. And he passes out on stage. It's really unprofessional. The only shit that seems to get his motherfucking lazy ass up is some fucking noise. So y'all wanna help me get this motherfucker up right now? Y'all right? Come on, y'all! Yeah. Y'all right, dog? Come on, man. Put your hands in the air! Put them up!
Jump! At last, the day of the blast. Disaster! Welcome to the hereafter. Government powers in conflict in a world gone sick. And they're heavily equipped with arms to melt down cities and farms. Final stage witness the force of pure rage. While we were all at work trying to earn a wage. Targets are unlocked and ready to engage. Finally to put to use all of those years of bomb tested. And governmental question for better ways to destroy and torment. Now let's feel what we chosen to invent. Blast off, everybody stay clear. Missiles are in the air, severance share. Thugs, executives, cops with tasers. Trees of dust, skyscrapers of vapors. Impact, now nothing is intact. Take cover, we're under attack. Delivering oblivion, one already hit. But look out, here comes another. Earth crusher! Pulse on the mic, a lot of MCs suck. Sucker DJs duck. Ayo, facts, switch it up! Raise it up, Sanford!
I wanted to make a record that brought back a little bit of the danger to hip hop music. You know, hip hop production. Everything is so pleasing these days. You know, so gentle and so sort of, you know, so sort of sealed, you know, and shrink wrapped. And I wanted to bring back a little bit of that chaos.
Punk rock statement in a way.
Well, I mean, you know, in a way that maybe Criminal Minded was a punk rock statement, or that Fear of a Black Planet. I mean, Nation of Millions was a punk rock statement, you know. Or even fucking like, you know, Run DMC shit, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that's my influence, you know, that's the era that I come from, and that's my lineage. And I felt like maybe it was time to just pick up on that a little bit, you know, pick up on some of that old Bomb Squad energy where, you know, some of the greatest albums in the world, and I'm not saying that I'm including my album in that category, but to me, some of the most powerful albums throughout any music have been the ones that are really layered and really have a lot going on and unlock themselves over time, and may at first seem scary, you know, or even jarring at times, but when the moments of release come, when the sort of the beautiful moments come, they're well deserved and they're well appreciated. And I think that's the type of record I was looking to make. You know, you're not gonna put my shit on and cuddle with your girlfriend, but you're gonna put someone else's shit on and smoke a joint and relax and talk and oh yeah, this is so dope, you know, and calm down and just, you know. But when you put my shit on, you're gonna want to walk around the city, and you might even want to jog. You know what I'm saying? You don't remember Bob Dole's hand was fucked up, so he'd have a pen in his hand like all the time. He couldn't move his hand. It's like war injury, and it was just like this, closed fist. So he'd like put a pen in there, and he'd just be like
chilling. Wow. No, I do that shit all the time. I'll make sure that when I go out, I'll have like 2 things in my hand. I have the needle case that I have and like the headphones or something.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
I had a showdown.
Once you have shit in your hands, you're chilling.
Dude, I had a showdown with this kid tonight. Like he was like this, and I was like this. And his shit was just right there.
On some fucking, you were punching a fat.
You were just like,
I was just looking at him, dude. It was just a stare down. I was just like. Yo, and eventually he just like gave the pound. He was just like settled for it, but it took like it was like 10 seconds of like discomfort.
Because before you came out there, he was like this.
Yeah, he had his hand down.
I'm ready for you. I'm ready for this motherfucker. Huh? Sit with your hand in your crotch for 2 hours before you shake my hand. My hand feel like mine dry, smooth,
mine too, dog.
Even temperature. I don't do it. I don't put lotion on it. I don't know what it is, but some motherfuckers' hands, they just cup it like this and they're smooth and sweaty and they're just like.
I'll tell you what, man. I think that man palm is more fatal and deadly than napalm. I'm gonna say that man palm, dog.
God forbid you forget to wash your hands
after using the jar.
And you're like, no, has it happened, you know? Like you do a show
in a venue where it's so
you do a show and then you shake Cat's hands and you just keep thinking to yourself, all right, don't touch the hand.
Yeah.
Don't use the hand for anything.
Yeah, don't.
And then it slips your mind or some shit and you be like, Yo, I've straight up considered wearing rubber gloves. I've thought about it. Like if I would have just be like, hold on. Yeah, what's up, dog? What's up? Pull that shit right there, you take your shit off, you think you're done and shit. Someone's like, oh, you're like, I'll tell you about that freaking camera in my freaking face.
This ain't no bullshit. This ain't no tactic to get y'all to scream motherfuckers' names. I'm honestly wondering where the fuck this cat's at, right?
Fuck this club. Tell the whole fucking United States, fuck this club, man.
What's up with the fucking attitude, dog? Listen, man. Yo.
Got new sunglasses.
He's the guy with the hit record because there is a definite overabundance of bread in the music. The chicks were really familiar. The Beatles really started it. Michael really started everything else. And it's the influx of English groups. Super. The full-time job.
And they played records. It's better when a group isn't playing. Just went to hear the music.
Black Suede case, brother.
I don't fuck with that shit.
As I said, it's a quality product, you know what I'm saying? Designed especially for the young black man. I'm gonna hit that home with some black man. What's it called? Black Suede, man. Murs endorses it too, you know what I'm saying? It's by Avon, man. Comes in the all black container, you know what I'm saying? Y'all will see it in stores. Yo, buy that. Vouch for that. Vouch for that.
That's dope, man. Because you get to be black
with suede
and support, you know, black products.
It's better than getting like,
you know, obviously black suede is made by a black corporation.
Yeah, Avon.
Liff is like the most paranoid bastard when it comes to his memory cards.
Okay, no, I don't care.
He'll hide his shit from people because he's afraid that people will come and, you know, fuck with it, fuck with his save games. Yo, memory
card?
Memory card? He's trying to front. I don't know. Yeah, memory card.
Hey, don't be stingy with the memory cards back there, all right?
He's bordering on obsessive compulsive with his PlayStation 2. What can you do, man? This is our generation. You know, we don't play sports. We play sports. You know, and I'm proud of that, honestly. Sports are for facts.
What do you think it is?
Quote me on that.
Hey, Deb, what's up? It's RJ. Hey, it's RJ?
Hey, Deb, it's RJ. Remember me? I'm Superstar. I'm the best producer in the world. I'm better than DJ Shadow. Everyone says I'm better than DJ Shadow. Remember me?
RJ, you dropped your first full-length album. You had a lot of response and good feedback. How did that feel?
It felt good. You know, it's cool.
Did you expect it?
I didn't
This
know,
response?
no,
You didn't know.
no.
You just.
I mean, I don't really. The bottom line is it's kind of bullshit, one way or the other. You know what I mean? Good reviews, bad reviews. It's all.
Yeah.
You take it too seriously, you're gonna, screw yourself up. But I mean, it's great. You know, everybody likes good reviews. It's cool. I don't think that it. You know what I mean? The things I appreciate the most are the reviews that say, "Oh, it was blah 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 blah," but this right here, you fucked up. You know what I mean? And when a few people have hit the nail on the head and picked out the points about the album that I knew I cut corners on or whatever, or you know what I mean? The low points of the record. You know what I mean? That's the shit that I appreciate most. Because,
Oh, shut up.
Why?
No, I'm just.
Right about now, focus your attention on the wheels of steel, RJD2, and that's Go DJ, go! Say go DJ, go DJ, go! Go DJ, go DJ, go! Say go DJ, go DJ, go! Go DJ, go DJ, go! You're the heart of wars in the world. You wanna buy the farm, but the land's not yours to own. Who owns police? Who owns folk green? So sand the beach, blood beach. Dance with the land sharks clutching here. Ugly. Lungs hung halo teach. Hugged by the map for the cable reach. 166 channels lit. The train that animal shit. When the minds are redefined, where's gone? My car, kick tires. Back in '86, I lived with a 4-course on the street. Better worms took turns showing off colors and shit. And I made an amazing dance ritual. Criminal now. Why the things we find beautiful under my power? Opens up flashback. Motherfuckers is like, ow, why haven't we met yet? Glittering sideways, trying for youth, the brain management truth. The man is like, you can't touch the crush crew. I live on the lunch tables, touch labels, dark labels. Confident born here to lie for the terminal stables. Sign a ruckus. I'd rather be Mount Fuck, but not to dark content. Oh, come on.
Side the ruckus? I gotta just tattoo that shit on my chest from now on. It's my biggest line in the history of the rap and shit, my whole career. It's the only one that even the kids who don't even know who the hell Ruckus are like, yeah! Mouth fucked. Nazis. I love it.
fucking the doors ain't working.
Say word.
Yeah, man, it's an oven and shit, dog.
This shit is fucked up, dog.
How you
know what I'm
living
saying?
in
We
here
deserve
like this?
respect. We hold ourselves with respect, and we deserve the fullest respect that we can possibly get, man. If we can't drink our liquor and try and solicitate underage sex in a cool environment with sliding doors. And I honestly think that this whole rap shit is just a bunch of shit. A bunch of trash, man. Honestly, we deserve more. I deserve more. My dignity is on the line.
Were you there when the guy gave me the 2 pills?
I was there.
And let's vouch. You saw her swallowing, right? Because remember I doubted her and somebody was like, she swallowed it, right? Okay. And I swallowed the other one, so there was only 2 to begin with.
And you swallowed one later. I saw you do it. You had another one.
That's the first one I had. I wasn't fucked up on E before. I was lying to the bitch because I thought she was gonna do something, and I know my dick doesn't get hard on ecstasy, so I was like, why take E? I only took the E after she was about to leave, and once I knew I couldn't get shit out of her. I wouldn't lie about getting the ecstasy, dog.
You fucking liar, man! You could trip mescaline every single day, and we used to get the turquoise and the yellows and the reds and all them shits, and they would hit you in 20 minutes. You would pop a fucking hit of mesc, and in 20 minutes you'd be like, you know, like the real like fake shit, like the real like the mega trails and just like, you know, like looking at flowers and get all that crazy kaleidoscope shit. Mescaline is the illest hallucinogenic, man. But the only problem with mescaline is it eats a fucking hole through your stomach line. I got like a miniature fucking ulcer from fucking eating mescaline and shit. Pin all over my fucking stomach line and shit. I just, every time I would eat something, it would be like
excruciating pain.
Yeah, like a knife in my stomach and shit, and I would throw up. And then I went to the hospital and shit because I fucking passed out and shit. And then they were like, they found fucking, because I was throwing up blood and shit. And they fucking sucked the blood out of my fucking son. I never did that. I never did fucking that. He was like, do you do drugs? And I was lying and shit. He goes, you know, I'm not gonna, unless you tell me the truth, I'm not gonna be able to help you. So I said, I do mescaline. He's like, how much do you do? And I was like, bags.
You know, you just experiment and shit.
Montana. Is that where we are?
Yeah.
556, thank you.
What's the deal? You're tuning in live to the Insight in Mr. Lift session in the back room. We got like 2 guests over here, and we trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't allowed to be back here, so we're gonna have to close the door.
Shut down.
That's a dope transition. You can use that for a transition. See, I took videography in my day, you know, so I was back here, and I think that would be a dope transition.
Nah, we're not doing Dead Disney. Now we're doing. Yo, are we gonna get any liquor? Like beer, vodka, anything else? Yeah.
Any beer?
I just asked him that.
I think you said liquor. I think you said vodka, dog. I didn't think you said
I was like beer, vodka. He's like, yeah, what about the beer?
I did not hear beer. Believe me, I don't have enough voice to fucking say shit that doesn't need to be said.
Oh, and yet you do it.
You're inaudible. You mumble.
Did you all hear me say? But let's just get this out in the open. Did you hear me say beer?
I apparently
How
did.
far away are you saying? I heard him say beer.
Because the loud bass obviously brings out the beer.
He'll just argue the point to the bone, and he can't just be like, oh, my bad.
If I heard it,
he couldn't just be like, my bad.
If I heard it, would I have said it?
Yeah, but why are you trying to argue like your manhood is not at stake
I'm
here?
just saying, I did not hear you, that's why I said
Gentlemen, the set, gentlemen,
cares?
the set.
Jesus.
For the love of the set.
Oh, bless you.
Oh,
bless you. One more thing, just excuse me. I'm sorry, just to be a pain in the ass. Could we get a couple of glasses?
Yeah.
And maybe some ice and some tonic if possible.
Cool.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Clearly, beer was not even heard by the promoters.
Oh, I mentioned it.
Look, you just sat there just like waiting to bubble off that shit. No, you didn't say nothing.
I remained silent to prove a point. Thank you.
You look like he's wrong.
Shut up!
Yeah, I have to stepfather's TOJ.
Oh my shit. Did you hear about that?
No.
Smacked the shit out of this kid, like on the second show. Like I smacked him twice.
Should I come in there and punch you in your fucking face right now? Yo, chill, man.
You got this on tape? Please tell me you got it on tape.
Absolutely did not get
Oh! Why? What did he say?
Yo, he was like, it was during the Stepfather acapella, which is traditionally where the most violence between me and any fan can occur. And he was saying like, you're full of shit.
Because this song is personal to me, dog, so have some fucking respect.
I was like, dog, what did you say? And he's like, what's wrong? Yeah. I was like, and I told him, I was like, come to the front of the stage and I'll punch you in your fucking face.
This part. Here's what the story is.
He tried to bounce.
He tried to bounce. Yo, here's the edge of the crowd. He was like right here, like one more step, and motherfuckers just turned on him and pushed him back. And like,
You know what it was? He tried to be like this. Yo, dog, it was literally, he tried to be like, in his head, he was just gonna go, you're full of shit, and then be like this and just bounce. But as soon as he said it, I was like,
hold on.
And I pointed at him, and he was like, I said, and then he came to the front of the stage, cats were like, and he was like, dog. And he was up at the front of the stage, and I was like, what did you just fucking say to me? And I got the mic, and he was like, I said you're full of shit trying to talk about politics. And I was just like, bah! Dude, I was like, say something again, and he was like, and I was like, bah!
Yeah, so anyway, film you, bitch! So, are you guys feeling okay?
You know that smoke's going
I
right
said
back in the
film, I'll kill you!
Smokers have this illusion that a threshold stops smoke from traveling both ways.
We're in the non-smoking section, right?
Yeah, I guess so. But in reality,
Listen, Mr. Wizard.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even realize you could hear me. You're killing us with the smoke.
I'm not smoking, and I resent the implication. At least I'm smoking lights, bitch.
Oh yeah, that's great for a non-smoker. We really care.
Shut up, I'm white. Okay? If you have a problem with that,
I have
just
to,
say
you know
it.
what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna dedicate the next year of my life to finding something that I can do on a consistent basis that destroys your health. Casually. And I'm gonna do it with vengeance on a regular basis.
What should we pick up? Destroys my health, okay? It's your tardiness, okay? You've been destroying my health for 4 years, man.
It's only a mere retaliation.
With your non-admittance of any... Mr. Liff, who will wait till 2 seconds, literally, 0.2 seconds before he has to go on stage to actually get to stage, I've grown a tumor in my ass.
But I've still never missed a show.
Missed a show. But you've been late. Missed a show. But you've been late to that bitch.
I was late to one show in the last, 30? And it's because no one told me what time to be on stage, which is technically Lee's fault.
Shut up! Rapper.
Had I been told, I would have been there on time. Just like I was for the other 30 shows.
Listen, if you're not willing to work hard enough for the 500 pounds that we're splitting between the three of us, minus expenses and percentages for merch,
oh my God,
then maybe you're not dedicated enough.
What does that leave you with?
You better jump on a major, bitch.
I mean, we just did 6 weeks on the road, and then we had about 8 days, and then we're out again, and I didn't sleep.
It's hard.
I didn't get a chance to really sleep.
It's so hard.
And then some kid was mouthing off to us while we were performing, and it was during, you know, a song that was like, it's actually a really personal song, you know, and he was mouthing off, and I just smacked him in his face.
It builds up, doesn't it? It builds up.
Not something I'm proud of, but at the time it...
No, of course you're not proud of it, but the word is weary. It builds up. It builds up, and we all do it in different ways. You know,
I'm
the
not
stress
really,
builds
I'm really
up.
not a violent person, but like, you know...
Some of us just, you go into yourself and you be very quiet, yeah? Other people...
Every once in a while you just feel like that line, you're just as human as the person standing in front of you watching you. You know what I mean? And it just, last night I couldn't handle it. I just smacked the shit out of this kid.
I've done it, and it's weary. I know what it's like. It's just so... it's weary. The word is weary.
Yeah, we did last night on
so
about 3 hours of sleep.
Don't you? And you love doing it. You love doing it. You love doing it. You love doing it. But you just feel so... weary.
Even on our label.
Wait, you didn't know that his label was Definite Jerks?
I'm on Definitive.
You're on Definitive, and he's on Definite.
Dude, I'm on a different label too. Don't look over here, dude.
Listen, man.
My label has a fucking long.
Let me tell you something. The worst part of your life right now is that you could get ass out here, but you can't.
It's like a litmus test.
Well, I already got an AIDS, chlamydia, and gonorrhea test.
But I'm just saying, like something you could just dip in her eye or something like that.
Litmus, some shit that I don't know that I might have yet.
You should take the litmus.
The litmus test.
Yes.
I'm sorry you've got litmus. There's a white beard and a red hat growing on your cock. I felt terrible. I felt terrible until I got a show for 500 pounds in Manchester. And now I feel like anybody who gets hurt by me completely deserves it.
I'm already exhausted.
We've reached a critical juncture in deaf jokes right now. I think that we're about 6 to tour, maybe?
Sounds about right.
Something like that. Both Mr. Liff and myself are on suicide watch. We're in a bad place. We're in a bad place. My ego has been severely just pummeled into the ground over the last couple of days. Not only has my name been spelled wrong on the flyer when it appears, but we're doing a club with a capacity far under what I ever do, for money far under what I've done for 6 years. No one has any answers for us. My management doesn't have any answers for me as to why we would even book a show for 500 pounds. 2 of the artists that are on the bill aren't actually in Europe with us. I'm drinking. It's probably at 6 o'clock. I've been smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day. And I think I'm probably gonna bump it up to about 2.5 soon. Then again, the cigarettes here, although they cost more, there are less to a pack. Mr. Liff, I was just explaining that you're officially on suicide watch.
Yeah.
We tried to get drinks at the bar. Didn't work. We're not sure why. We don't know what happened. I'm okay with just drinking vodka and Coke, because to me, liquor is liquor.
All I wanted was an hour or so.
They wouldn't give it to you.
Did anyone come out of the little door over there?
There was someone at one point, but it's the office. It's nothing to worry about. It's safe there.
What's that smell?
Death. That's the smell of death.
Alright. I'm gonna leave.
The club is called
Fuck you.
feeling mildly frisky tonight. I don't know if it's my sex drive returning after my AIDS test, which thankfully I'm negative. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that will.
Yeah, let me tell you about the AIDS test. It'll crush. The moment that you get the test to the moment that you get the results can completely cripple your sex drive.
Okay.
You've never been tested?
Not for AIDS, no.
Word. You're in for a treat. I know you're gonna get it eventually. The test, that is. You know, us as young people are just trying to do our thing and just trying to inherit whatever we're going to inherit from these, you know, these dribbling, demented old warmongers that are supposed to be passing down whatever it is that we're going to get as the new youth, as the new, you know, generation. But, you know, I know that for me and for a lot of people, you know, you just kind of have to, you know, the reality of kind of living in a very dangerous society and living under the gun physically, be it from police or from the military, or metaphorically, be it from, you know, religious institutions or from, you know, corporations or, you know, or some kid on the corner.
It's a real hardcore exploration of just like, you know, just look at human existence on Earth and the way we perceive ourselves and the way that the planet suffers as a result of that, you know what I mean? How even our subconscious is dominated by like these visions of grandeur in terms of like financial achievements or whatever, you know what I mean? So the album just kind of takes through the full spectrum of what's considered like our daily existence, as well as, you know, considers the prospect of you know, the destructive potential of nuclear holocaust, because we have like weapons of mass destruction at the hands of fools, you know what I mean, who will basically do anything for money, you know what I mean? If the price is right, we'll all be dead tomorrow, you know what I mean? So it explores that as well.
But anyway, the shit that I love about hip hop music is that there's always another character, always another way to say something, always another sound, and it's diversity. And I think that maybe, hopefully, at our best, what Def Jux does is provide a somewhat competitive vehicle for a different idea, a different voice. You know, that it isn't, you know, because let's be clear about it, the major labels have discovered what sells, and they want to pump that shit out until we all die, you know, or until that style can't make another fucking dime. And that's the problem. Is like hip hop moves so fast, and the styles move so fast, and the thoughts go in so many different places that it's not a natural thing. It's just not natural for our music to be sort of relegated to one particular tone of voice for too long, you know? Yeah. And I'm just trying to provide, you know, a way for people to walk into a chain store and buy another idea, you know, another tone of voice or another thought, you know, and nothing much more lofty than that.
That's cool.